What does Larry David, the co-creator of the Seinfeld TV show, have in common with former Defense Secretary Donald Rumsfeld? Hi, I'm Chris Castile in the Washington Bureau of the Oklahoman, and here's the link. Larry David, now the star of the HBO series Curb Your Enthusiasm, and Donald Rumsfeld, who's now a private investor living in Maryland, both have contributed money to the U.S. Senate race in Oklahoma. David, along with other Hollywood names like actor-director Rob Reiner and actor Ed Norton, have given money to Oklahoma State Senator Andrew Rice, the Democrat who is taking on incumbent U.S. Senator Jim Inhofe, a Republican from Tulsa. Rice, from Oklahoma City, also got a donation from hometown rock star Wayne Coyne of the Flaming Lips. David and some of the other Hollywood stars are regular contributors to Democratic candidates and causes. Of course, we know Hollywood is interested in both politics and environmental issues, since former Vice President Al Gore won an Academy Award 2 years ago for his documentary on global warming. We also know that Senator Inhofe is probably the most outspoken skeptic in the country about man-made global warming. Inhofe is also one of the biggest boosters of U.S. efforts in Iraq, and former Secretary Rumsfeld could always count on Inhofe to come back from one of his many visits to Iraq with upbeat reports about what was happening there. According to the Open Secrets website, Mr. Rumsfeld hasn't made too many individual donations to candidates, but he has given money to the committee that supports Republican candidates for the U.S. Senate. Rice is waging an underdog race against Inhofe, who has been in the Senate since 1994 and has raised more than $4 million for this race, compared to the nearly $1 million raised by Rice. Despite the money coming from high-profile donors like Larry David and Donald Rumsfeld, Rice and Inhofe have raised most of their money from relatively unknown Oklahomans. Those are the people who will be voting in November for someone to represent them in Washington. I'm Chris Castile in the Washington Bureau, and you can follow this race in the Oklahoman.